Hey everyone, my name is UMPUM. Just figured I would do a quick update video here, just to, kind of clear things up and kind of set the path out for what I'm envisioning for the channel in 2016. So I'm just going to start first with a general life update. Things are still basically the same. I'm working at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver, making tips, and then I pretty much come home and work on this or play WoW, or work on this. I work on the channel or play WoW. And so basically what I'm going to do for 2016 is I have my New Year's resolution was to make videos and keep to my upload schedule of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And essentially, it's one of those things where it's going to be tough to do, especially with how sporadic my work schedule can be. I work, week to week. I find out my schedule every Monday, essentially. So basically, yeah, and you might be wondering, oh, well, why wasn't there a video Monday? And that's partly why I'm making this video, because I recently got a GPU upgrade. The old graphics card that I had before was an NVIDIA Quadro 600, which is a workstation graphics card from like 2009. It came in the computer that I bought from the place my mom works at, and just pretty much everything in the computer is from 2009. But basically, what happened was, a buddy of mine got a GTX 980 Ti, I think. The box is around here somewhere. Yeah, it's a 980 Ti for Christmas, and he offered to sell me his 770 for 20 bucks. So, bought that, got it slapped in there. Needless to say, games are running great now. The only problem is, for some reason, there's been a CPU usage problem, where in some games, if I'm recording and playing the game at the same time, a lot of CPU power gets taken up for some reason. And this isn't even me recording on high-end graphics. It's like if I'm recording on low, I'll just have CPU usage problems, and the recording will be super stuttery and things like that. So that kind of leads into the next point of there's not going to be any more Vermintide videos after like the next 2 or 3 that I put out, at least until I get a better power supply and ultimately a better CPU, because outside of this 770, everything here is from 2009 in my desktop. So yeah, unfortunately, there's not going to be any more Vermintide until I either get that problem figured out, or I just get a new computer. Because yeah, I don't know. It's really weird, because I know, like, I've been having problems. And the gameplay you'll be seeing here is Fallout 4. And if you see my camera freaking out, it's me just checking with, checking my CPU usage percentages while I'm recording and things like that, and adjusting it. And it looks like I had fixed it towards the middle of the video-ish, or the recording rather. I minimized OBS, which I used to do all my capture, and it seemed to reduce the amount of the CPU that was being used up. So I think that's my solution for now. I might start playing some Fallout 4. I'm not sure. And the other reason I need to get like a new CPU or a PSU is because if I play Fallout 4 on max graphics, then my computer pulls just over the maximum amount of wattage that my power supply can handle, and so it'll shut itself down and restart. And I don't know if it does that on any other games. I know it doesn't do it on Vermintide, especially after we turned off overclocking on the CPU and things like that, so it just wasn't drawing so much power. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going to happen. So essentially, the direction of the channel I want to take is I want to do less episodic content and more, like first looks / first impressions from my point of view, because I have a lot of games on Steam. Some of them are fun, some of them are not so fun or good. So I feel like doing, a 20, 30, maybe even 40-minute video as a first look, first impressions, or even a revisit for myself would be, you know, pretty decent. And so basically, I've got a schedule set up to where I think what I want to do is basically free-to-play Fridays will still be around, and I'll be mostly doing that myself, and then whether or not Dauntless wants to join in with it or not, then he will. So yeah, free-to-play Fridays is going to be coming back. I'm going to try and get one out every Friday. And then on Mondays, since my upload schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I also want to do something called MMO Mondays, because I see myself as an MMO gamer, and I really like checking out new MMOs or MMOs I've never heard about before. So I really want to do, like, you know, a video every Monday where it's like, okay, I start and level through like the first 10 levels of it, and then give my thoughts on the basic experience and whether or not I would keep playing after that. And it's still a little up in the air at the moment, but you know, so yeah, that's something I want to do. So I want to do MMO Mondays, free-to-play Fridays, and then whatever Wednesdays, where I just kind of upload something. It doesn't have to fit a specific theme. I've got 2 series that I started before I decided not to do episodic content anymore, and I kind of want to finish them out. The first is Oblivion, and then the second is Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I had only played the game a little bit as, you know, a kid, and I wanted to play through it all the way, so I'm going to be doing that. And essentially those will be uploaded every other, so like I'll do Oblivion one week, Oblivion one Wednesday, Star Wars the next Wednesday, and so on until both series are done. And then after that, I'll be just uploading whatever, right? So, you know, one day it might be something stupid, and another day it might be something good. It's all up in the air. And then I'm slowly kind of working on a new end card slate as well. I keep saying, But yeah, I'm working on a new end card slate. It's the videos that feature Dauntless in them. Not so much the old ones, but any ones that have him in them going forward are going to have are going to have his channel profile picture, and I'm going to link it to him. He just started up his channel recently, and he is doing motovlogging and other things. He got a GoPro, basically, so he's messing around with that and having fun. And yeah, I mean, that's more or less what I wanted to say, and just kind of give my plans for 2016 going forward. And you know, I should be able to stick to this schedule. I might really burn myself out. Well, not necessarily burn myself out, but even if I'm really tired from a long shift at work, I want to, you know, continue to upload content and create entertainments, and just slowly kind of bring about higher quality content to the channel, as opposed to just, oh, episode 46 of my 67-part Let's Play. So that's kind of what I've been wanting to do, and I really like the more long-form content videos. There's, you know, a lot of times it's just something that's like, hey, I can, you know, this is something I can put out. It's pretty easy to do. Those videos that need more editing, that, you know, I can do that, and I can make shorter videos with editing. But just at this point, I feel like my content isn't good enough to be like the Markiplier style. Whoa, look at all this zany stuff, and ultimately I kind of want to go more towards like a Jesse Cox or a Sips or a WoW Krendor in terms of the, you know, lightly edited, longer form videos that you almost treat like a TV show, right? It's like, oh, hey, new episode of this TV show got released. And I know Jesse Cox does episodic stuff, so, you know, well, they all do episodic stuff, but essentially going forward, I'm not saying I'm gonna completely get rid of episodic things, but there's gonna be less of it. It's gonna be more of me working through my Steam games list and more of me working through my Steam games list and you know, doing more things. You know, just going down the Steam games list, checking out free-to-play games, checking out MMOs, and then just having whatever in between. And then eventually, you know, if I get to the point where I've got a subscriber base that wants me to upload a video a day, then I can do that too. I guess, closing note, I've been thinking about starting a Patreon for no other reason other than advertising that, and fucking it would just be a good side money thing, 'cause my paycheck's not all that great. And so, you know, it'd help me get a new computer quicker. I could buy the licenses for editing software so that I don't have to pay Adobe every month for the Creative Cloud. And it's not finalized yet. I'm not sure I want to do it, especially because I don't really have a subscriber base yet. I've got 21 subscribers, and I think, you know, all of maybe 8 people pay attention to my channel. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but I think we can handle it. I think we can do it. So yeah, I think that's about where I want to leave it. So yeah, if you like the video, or if you like any of my videos, by the way, just leave a like or a comment on the way out. I would really appreciate that. It helps the channel grow and helps me get higher in the YouTube search rankings, I think. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, and then I'll just let the Fallout 4 gameplay play to whatever point it gets to. I think there was a point where, like at the very end of what I recorded last night for this, I glitched the quest somehow, and Paladin Dance was hostile to me, so I couldn't finish the quest line. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I'll just let the rest of that play out, and you enjoy it if you want, but other than that, the information section of this update video is donezo. And so, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!